Hello, Cubano. I saw your comment earlier about joining the Discord, and you're certainly welcome to join the Discord when it's convenient for you. Hi, Gold and Jeremy. Hi, Gold. Hey, Kit and Jerry D. Assalamu alaikum on YouTube.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now, Gold.
Oh man, I can't hear you guys. Something is wrong with my computer here. I know, I'll just tune in with my phone.
Okay.
Produce the 300.
Can you see me?
Can see you just fine, Jeremy.
Very good. I wonder if it's using a microphone or...
Yeah, you can go on push to talk. Probably the best.
Yeah. I think I'll just plug this. I think I can use my...
Hi, Anna. Welcome to you. Jeremy, if you can figure out how to go and push to talk, that'd be good. Is it all fixed now, Gold? Are you all set?
Yeah, I can hear now
Okay, great.
on my phone.
Yeah, sometimes Discord can be a bit finicky. And if you could do push to talk, Gold, that would be great. Okay, thank you, Jeremy. How's everything going for you, Gold? Your job going well? Family life well? All right. Welcome to everyone who's on YouTube. If you're looking to practice meditation, you're in the right place. Hi, Cagnol. Cat. Hello. WMD. Starting to all gather up here. S player. Oh, hello everyone. Anushka and Nikki, Riley. Now we can see you here, Anushka, with your VPN.
Hello, good evening.
What's that?
I, s- I said hello, good
Oh,
evening.
hello and good evening to you too. And Jay. Hello, Jay. And Linda. Hello. Susan and Olivia over on YouTube, and Susan from Wet Cold Scotland, UK. So I hope you're keeping warm, Susan, in wet and cold Scotland. We are coming together by the fire this evening. It's an Italian evening. To do some meditation, to listen to some Zen teachings together. So this is quite auspicious. I don't know if everyone here knows that word, but auspicious means suitable for development, suitable for growth, healing.
Auspicabile in italiano.
Auspicabile, auspicabile,
Auspicioso.
auspicious situation.
Auspicioso. I'm getting confused.
Huh?
I'm getting confused.
Auspicious situation.
Situazione auspicabile. Di
Si-
buon auspicio. Di buon auspicio.
Oh,
Situazione di buon auspicio. Situazione di buon auspicio.
that's a bit much for me. We're getting a little bit of translation here at the temple into Italian. I'll just show what we've got going on here at the temple. Oh, got to unscrew the camera, so bear with me.
I'm gonna have to restart my computer to get my cam to work, unless it's working now.
Okay, thank you for that, Jeremy. So as you can see, we have Mickey and Eduardo and Anna and Michelangelo. Maurizio also new here. Really wonderful people, wonderful Italian people. Definitely, if you have the chance sometime, just for the benefit of meeting Italian people, I can recommend you come to Italy. Oh, I'm sorry for this exciting camera movement, but just to show you around. Oh, we haven't gotten started yet. This is not a new meditation method. We're just in finding peace in the midst of movement. Okay. Oh, so I can see that Chesh is here and Concept R, very great person to have here. Go ahead, Chesh, if you wanted to say something.
I was just going to say hello, everyone.
Oh. And Maiko, glad that you're here. And Fabian, of course, great. Fabian is here, and Viraj. Nice to see you, Chesh. And Asha watching over on YouTube, so that's great. Fuad is here, great. Watching through YouTube. Okay, Maiko, nice to see you. And Rosa over on YouTube. Siraj as well. So here by the fire to practice meditation. Hello, Guled. And welcome, Tom, Eddie, May. Hi, Jamie. So we've got a full house here. So we can really tune into and feel this community aspect of what we're doing. It wouldn't be something we would have to say if we were all bunched up, packed in the same room together. But because it's online, it can be difficult to recognize that everyone here is a real person, a full person, we can say, and they're here for the purpose of practicing meditation. We're here to practice meditation together, and at least we can sense into this deep intention that all of us have to practice, to bring peace into our lives, to bring well-being into our lives, and just like we're all in the room together. Can you imagine? 30 people, all of us as individuals here together, 30 or more coming together and practicing is very lively. There's a lot of energy to it. There's a lot of urgency and not so much excitement, but intimacy that's there. And this is really important for us to dive in deep and feel the personal responsibility of this practice. So, yeah. So, quick question before we officially begin. We'll have a little bit of a bell here, and Rue is here as well in the background. We'll have a little bit of a bell to get started. That's always nice to set the tone, to gather us, to bring us together. But a quick question before we begin is, what would you recommend doing before a meditation session to set you in the mood? What I'd recommend is do some stretching. You can also consider to read some teaching, some Buddhist teaching. Those are good things, really starting to slow down before we do meditation. You know, we don't want to jump from running a marathon or, you know, driving home as fast as we can so that we can join the group meditation Discord call and then hop into our seat. But we want to start slowing down, settling down before we begin to practice. So, taking a moment to look around, we can see the other people here with us. We can enlarge this for a moment on the YouTube. Can see everybody here. Yeah, some waving. Wow, real people. Who would have thought? In this time of COVID, you know, it's important that we have this feeling of people, relationships. A good cup of tea before meditation also is a good idea. So at this time, we can take a moment to find our meditation position. So seated comfortably, or even laying down, find that comfortable and stable position for your body. And in finding that position, we also bring up our intention. Why are we here? Why do we want to practice meditation? What's the reason for it? Do we really want to do it? And we find that comfortable, stable position to sit still, to be still. Stillness is really important in our meditation practice. We don't want to be jumping around from position to position, but get comfortable, stable. Find that position for your body. As you find that position for your body, to put the body down, to stop holding the body up. You can close your eyes if you like and start to focus on your breath. This process of breathing that is always happening. We start to notice that very closely. We start to be really aware that the breath is happening. And as we start that practice, we can breathe deeply. Breathing in deeply through the nose. Bringing our mind, our attention, our awareness into the body. And as we are breathing, focusing on the breath, we let gravity do its work. We let the body, our muscles, our bones to settle, to calm, to relax. Allowing the breath to find a natural rhythm. Meditation isn't so much about doing something. We're always doing something. We're always in activity. We're always going in that direction, avoiding this direction. We're always running around doing activities. In meditation, it's more that we are allowing. We are giving ourselves this allowance. We are letting out some rope to sit, to be still, for the body to settle, to not be in this constant state of mental activity, this constant state of physical activity. Sometimes we forget the body entirely. We're so consumed, we're so drawn in by screens or by some kind of thinking, some worry that we have. So as we breathe in deeply and fully, we are allowing this awareness, this attention that has been so often pushed out, focused on outside things, allowing this awareness to come into our body and begin to notice, to be aware of the body as a whole at this moment, to be aware of the inside of the body. What's more important than the body? If you wake up tomorrow and the body is gone, what are you going to do? No matter how many computers, phones, candies, dollars that you have, if you wake up tomorrow and you don't have a body, what are you going to do? But so often we forget, we neglect, we discard the body. There's no debating with the body. There's no arguing with it. There's no exchanging it for something else. This body is at the heart of our life, the heart of what is important to us. So learning about the body through investigation, through observing, through looking closely. Breathing in deeply and allowing our attention, our awareness to follow this path of the breath. The breath flows in through our nose, goes down our throat, into our lungs, down into the stomach, bringing our attention into the body. Allowing gravity to do its work so that the body settles more and more, so that the mind settles in the body. Rather than giving up or going in a different direction the moment that you get distracted, the moment that your foot hurts or you think of a candy in your pocket, rather than giving up at that moment, notice the distraction. Notice the confusion. Notice this urgency to go someplace else. Notice it and return back to the breath. Return to just breathing, to just being aware of the body. As we hear the sound of the bell, it invites us to be fully with the breath as it flows in and out, to be fully aware of having a body at this moment. be with the body. Be with this normal, ordinary mind. Overflowing with peace. Overflowing with awareness. Just be. Just breathe and be aware. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just breathing and being aware. Breathing deeply and giving attention to whatever is there. Don't try to change your experience or to make it different. Just be wholeheartedly with what is there at this moment. Gentle, relaxed, not so complicated. Just let it go. Whatever it is, whoever it is, right or wrong, good or bad, just at this moment to breathe and be aware, to relax and release. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just this, breathing and being aware. So as we practice meditation, we don't put ourselves in this place of struggle. It's not a fight. It's not really an exercise. It's more that we are restarting and refreshing, coming back to the moment, coming back to non-conceptual intimacy with the way that things are right now, moment by moment. Our means of doing that, our way of doing that is the meditation method. We can follow the breath as it flows down into our body and flows out. We can return to awareness of the body. Even though we get worked up, we get excited about something, we feel a strong emotion or a strong thought, we can return to the breath, to awareness of the body, and we restart, we refresh, we experience that there's no need to hold on to anything, no need to get wrapped up or tied to anything. Continuing to begin again this experience of the body, the breath. At this moment, we can notice the experience of having a head. We can notice the experience of a neck and shoulders, throat. The shoulders down into our arms, all the way to the hands, the palms of our hands, the tips of our fingers. We can notice what it's like to have a chest, an upper back, an upper spine. Going down into our heart area, the lungs, moving down the spine. And so, even though there might be emotional excitement, turmoil, difficulty, the presence of the body can always be very grounding. And even though we still might be in this sense of difficulty or excitement, there's this connection point to groundedness. There's this connection point to awareness. We can feel at this moment with a deep breath, the breath in the lungs and in the belly, really deep down in the body, feeling our breath flow in, becoming aware of the stomach and the lower back. The pelvis, the groin and the butt. Really taking a good look from the inside. Our thighs, our knees, our calves, shins, ankles, and feet. It's easy to disregard, oh, what are my feet? I'm a gamer. I don't need to care about my feet. Where will you be? What will your state of mind be if you wake up and you don't have feet? So oftentimes we are disregarding the essential, disregarding what is most important, most precious to us, and focusing on these non-essential ideas, outside experiences. So really noticing at this moment our feet, just as they are right now. Taking a deep breath, we can become aware of our entire body sitting here at this moment. And as we hear the sound of the bell, allowing it to ring from the top of our head down to our toes, breathing and being aware of the whole body here at this moment. deepening the mind, opening the heart, breath by breath, step by step. Enlightenment is no other than this normal, ordinary, everyday mind. I'll now start to share some teachings from ancient Zen masters, some ancient Zen wisdom. I encourage you to make sure that you're comfortable and take a moment to stretch and be comfortable. And we will continue with the meditative mind as we listen to these quite profound teachings. And I encourage you not necessarily to add anything to these teachings, but if there's something that piques your curiosity, if there's some sparkle that you hear, that you see in what is read, bring it up, ask about it, clarify it. And in that way we can learn more deeply about what we're listening to. From Zen Master Lin Ji, No Obsessions. It is most urgent that you seek real, true perception and understanding. So you can be free in the world and not be confused by ordinary spiritualists. It is best to have no obsessions. Just don't be contrived. Simply be normal. You impulsively seek elsewhere, looking to others for your own hands and feet. This is already mistaken. Don't be mistaken. Don't look towards others for your own hands and feet. Do not become obsessed. Simply do not approach life with a complicated mind. Simply be normal. It is most urgent that you seek, pursue, step towards real, true perception and understanding of the nature of reality. Reality itself. No heaven, no hell, no higher level, no lower level. Real, true perception of reality as it is at this moment. You impulsively seek elsewhere, outside of yourself, outside of this moment, outside of this body, looking to others for your own hands and feet. This is already mistaken. Just be autonomous wherever you are. And right there is realization. Situations that come up cannot change you. Even if you have bad habits, you will be spontaneously liberated from them. Just be independent wherever you are. And right there is realization. Not looking to others for your own hands and feet. Not seeking externally for peace, for realization, for understanding. Spiritual students today are totally unaware of truth. They are like foraging goats that pick up whatever they bump into. They do not distinguish between the servant and the master, or between the guest and the host. People like this enter spirituality with distorted minds and are unable to enter effectively into dynamic situations. They may be called true initiates, but actually they are really mundane people. Those who really leave attachments must master real, true perception to distinguish the enlightened from the obsessed, the genuine from the artificial, the fool from the sage. If you can make these discernments, you can be said to have really left dependency on others. Professional Buddhist clergy who cannot tell obsession from enlightenment have just left one social group and entered another social group. They cannot really be said to be independent. Now there is an obsession with Buddhism that is mixed in with the real thing. Those with clear eyes cut through both obsession and Buddhism. If you love the sacred and despise the ordinary, you are still bobbing in the ocean of delusion. If you want to be free, get to know your real self. It has no form, no appearance, no root, no basis, no abode, but is lively and buoyant. It responds with versatile facility, but its function cannot be located. Therefore, when you look for it, you become further from it. When you seek it, you turn away from it all the more. Just put thoughts to rest and don't seek outwardly anymore. When things come up, then give them your attention. Just trust what is functional in you at present, and you have nothing to be concerned about. Just trust what is functional in you at present, and you have nothing to be concerned about. Tourist traps. At Zen centers, they say there is a way to be practiced and a religious truth to be realized. Tell me, what religious truth is realized? What way is practiced? In your present functioning, what do you lack? What would you fix? Younger newcomers, not understanding this, immediately believe these mesmerists and let them talk about things that tie people up. If you want to perceive and understand clearly, objectively, absolutely, just don't allow yourself to be confused by people. Detach from whatever you find inside or outside yourself. Detach from religion, tradition, society, and only then will you attain liberation. When you are not entangled in things, you pass through freely to independence. If you want to perceive and understand objectively, just don't allow yourself to be confused by people. Detach, let go, give up. Whatever you find inside or outside yourself. Detach, let go, give up from religion, tradition, and society. Only then will you attain liberation. When you are not entangled in things, you pass through freely to autonomy, independence. Zen teaching from Master Lin Ji. I have no doctrine or belief system to give people. I just cure ailments and unlock fetters, to unlock attachments, to unlock difficulties. Zen Master Yang Shan on the subject of deep and shallow. If I were to explain the source of Zen, there wouldn't be a single person around, let alone a group of 500 or 700 or 40. If I talk about this and that, however, you race forward to pick it up. This is like fooling a child with an empty fist. There is no reality in it. There is nothing to grasp, nothing to obtain, nothing to get. Just this normal, ordinary mind is the way. The Zen essence. I explain to you matters pertaining to enlightenment, but do not try to keep your mind on them. Just turn to the ocean of your own essence and develop practical accord with its true nature. You do not need supernormal capacities or special experiences, because these are outgrowths of enlightenment. For now, you need to know the mind and get to its source. Just get to the root. Don't worry about the branches, for someday you will come to have them naturally. If you have not attained the basis, even if you consciously study, you cannot attain the outgrowths either. You should turn your attention within. Don't memorize these words. You have been turning from light to darkness since before you can remember. So the roots of your subjective ideas are deep and hard to uproot all at once. This is why I temporarily use expedients to take away your coarse perceptions. So these are very deep teachings from great masters. From many hundreds of years ago, their teachings transmitted, translated, and we listen to them. We open up to this kind of natural wisdom. But I think the core of this teaching is don't try to memorize these words. Don't try to get it. Don't chase after it. Just turn your mind around. Turn inward and be with this ocean of the essence of your mind. this normal, ordinary mind at this moment, being with it fully. So take a moment to be comfortable, and we will ring the bell. Practice meditation together for a few moments, a few minutes, to experience this ocean of normal, ordinary mind. After that, we will have a chanting of the Heart Sutra, and we will finish at that time. So let's make sure that we're comfortable and listening to the sound of the bell, being with this normal, ordinary mind. At this time, we can all bring our hands together Mahaprajna Paramita Heart Sutra. When the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was coursing in the deeper Prajna Paramita, she realized that all the 5 skandhas are empty, thereby transcending all sufferings. O Shariputra, form is not other than emptiness, and emptiness not other than form. Form is precisely emptiness, and emptiness precisely form. So also are sensation, perception, volition, and consciousness. Shariputra, this form of the emptiness of all dharmas is non-arising, non-perishing, non-impure, non-pure, non-increasing, and non-decreasing. Therefore, in emptiness there is no form, and no sensation, perception, volition, or consciousness. No eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, or thought. There is no realm of the eye, all the way up to no realm of consciousness. There is no ignorance, and also no ending of ignorance, through to no aging and death, and no ending of aging and death. There is no suffering, no cause of suffering, no cessation of suffering, and no path. There is no wisdom, and also no attainment. With nothing to attain, bodhisattvas relying on prajna paramita have no obstructions in their minds. Having no obstructions, there is no fear, and departing far from confusion and delusion, they reach ultimate nirvana. All Buddhas of the past, present, and future, relying on prajna paramita, attain supreme Buddhahood. Therefore, the prajna paramita is the great mantra of power, the great mantra of wisdom, the supreme mantra and the unequaled mantra which is able to transcend all sufferings. It is real and not false. Therefore he uttered the mantra of prajna paramita by saying, Gate, gate, para, samgate, bodhisattva. So in closing, we can all make 3 sadhus together. So you can harmonize, you can listen and chant along. This word sadhu meaning excellent, well done, great success. So we can all chant this together. Sadhu. Sadhu. Aha. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining, participating in our Warmth of Zen evening meditation practice. We have this meeting every day at this time, so you can keep coming, keep participating. Now is a good time for gentleness, for self-massage, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day, evening, life, and I hope to practice with you again, whoever you are, wherever you are. Take care.
Thank you, Bhante. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. You too, Gold. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, see you soon.